Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Kick it off, brother. Let's go.
This is the Coon Prairie Ramblers channel here. I mean, no, it's not a channel. This is the Coon Prairie Ramblers ready to circle up and get confabulating and talking about this and that.
Mind meandering?
Yeah, coming from the little radio station on the prairie.
That's us.
WFLN 1480, Arcadia's only radio station.
And we got a FM side now, too, don't we?
And we got an FM side, too.
Well, yeah. What's that call letter?
That's called
104.
104.5.
104.5.
There you go. Yeah.
And we got a guest with us today.
And we got a guest. Yeah, we got
Miss Michelle Miller. Michelle.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
the only way I know you is through seeing you at events.
Like
the Pioneer Day.
Pioneer Day, Watermelon Festivals, downtown, anything downtown. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Here and there. But anyway, her and her husband set up a tent there, and they give away wonderful cookies that Mel can attest to.
That isn't supposed to eat. Mel isn't supposed to eat.
Cranberry cookies.
Yes, and then we're not doing a commercial for them, but they sell herbs and what kind of herbs did you say?
Culinary things you cook with.
That's right, cooking herbs.
Are there a whole bunch of them?
Yeah, those
tons of them.
Oh,
yeah,
a plethora.
Yes.
Yes. Have to explain that word. That's a big word for us.
That's a whole bunch.
What do you grow all of those, or you ship them in from somewhere? Or what?
No, I try to grow as many as I can I root them, take them, and put them in water, or try to grow some seed. I have a friend in North Florida. If I have a big, like Pioneer Days, there's a lot of people he'll bring some down for me and help me out and stuff like that. But usually I try to grow them.
Rosemary's easy to grow.
Rosemary's one of the easiest
We always
herbs.
have rosemary growing around.
I wouldn't know it if I tripped over it.
Yeah. I had a bush for 35 years. That's where I get my babies from. Take the cutter off and put it in there.
You're like a granny bush.
Yeah. I decided to give the ghost up though a while ago. But
you would even recognize one if you smelled it, right?
Because I can't smell it. It look like another weed to me, probably. Yeah. Well, how in the world? How'd you get into herbs and stuff?
The rosemary bush. I started growing the rosemary bush, and it was outside of my fence.
Yeah.
In this way, and gentleman I was working for wanted to get some rosemary, and I said, "Well, don't go buy it. If you go to my house, it's outside my gate. You can just cut whatever you want."
Yeah.
And from that, someone said to me, "Well, you could probably just bag that up or sell it or grow them and sell that way. Why are you giving it away?" And that's when we started doing things at the market.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of giving them away, I started bagging them up and drying them.
Do you guys do good at the?
I sell the cookies more than anything. It depends what time it is and what people want. You never know what herb somebody wants. They may want rosemary and you have a lot of basil. They want basil and you have a lot of rosemary, whatever. It depends.
Yeah. But I mean, I see you guys out there, and I assume since I see you year after year after year, well, they must be doing okay.
Yeah, I always sell all the cookies, and so that's.
Oh yeah, who don't like cookies?
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, and you didn't bring us no cookies though.
No, not this. No, I'm sorry, I didn't. Next time, if there is next time, I will make sure that I have cookies.
If you promise there's cookies, then there will be next time.
Well, I know.
If you bake them, Mel will come.
Yeah.
Last time we were at the college when you and your wife and your daughter came by, and everybody came by. Is there any more left? No, I'm sorry, they're gone. They're all gone.
Goodness. Well, how long you been into that? Doing
I've been doing this probably like 4 or 5 years, maybe now, a little more.
Hey, maybe you can start selling them down at the Martins thing, that new establishment in town.
I'll go check that out.
Maybe, by consignment or something.
They have all kinds of odds and ends there.
They do. It's really a neat place.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's an idea. Go and talk to them.
And I see by the writing on the hat, you're a chaplain.
Yes, sir. I was commissioned in May.
Commissioned.
Mm-hmm. By the Church of God Chaplains Commission.
Commissioned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds official.
Wait a minute. Does Tommy Simmons not a Church of God guy? So he didn't commission you.
No, I went to school.
Particular denomination commissions you.
Yeah, well, the school that I went to online, it commissions every denomination. It's not non-denominational. It's a class you take.
Yeah.
So.
Did you learn a lot?
I learned a lot. I started in January. I started in January. It was self-paced.
Yeah.
Because it's online, because I didn't have a way to, I don't drive.
Yeah.
So I started in January, and I finished in May.
Uh-huh.
Every little section has a quiz, and then the quiz goes down more. And I've also went a little further to what's called QPR,
yeah,
which is a suicide prevention.
Uh-huh.
class. So I have a certificate in that also. QPR stands for question, persuade and refer.
Do you think you'll run into anybody with PTSD?
I already have.
Yeah, already have.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know amongst the vets, they talk about the suicide rate is 22 a day. I think it's down to 20 a day.
So in the jail you also come across them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of first responders that couldn't handle what was going on.
I came across one in Publix parking lot the other day. He didn't tell me he was, but I could tell by the look on his face. I think that guy has got to be a PTSD. Because I walked in front of him. He was driving. He wasn't driving the right way through the parking lot. He was cutting across.
Right.
Well, I was walking and I was doing the same thing, and I happened to cut across in front of him, and he didn't come to a squealing stop, but he had to stop. And I could tell by the look on his face, and he looked like he had a Vietnam sticker on the front of his truck. I'm thinking,
there's a clue sometimes.
That's got to be, because he looked like he was he wanted to get out and kill me.
Yeah, they go through some awful things that stay with them all the time.
Anger is one of the
and the most helpful thing to anybody that has it is talking about it. Mm-hmm. If you can get it out and talk about it, then it's more of it's like a therapy to you.
Yeah. Well, that's what we always say on the Veterans Corner, another radio show we have here.
That's right. Call somebody.
One vet helping another, just talking about it.
Wow. How'd you find your way to Arcadia? Y'all take a wrong turn at Albuquerque or what?
Well, my husband at that time was in the fire department way back many moons ago.
In Arcadia?
Yes, in Arcadia, when there wasn't any EMTs, they were just firemen.
Yeah. Wow.
And he went to school in Sarasota, and I was working across the street at Kmart.
So you're from Sarasota?
I'm actually from upstate New York, but I've been in the South longer than I've been. I was up there.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. We'll accept you then.
Yeah, I moved here when I was 17.
Wait a minute.
To be honorary Southerner.
Are you a Midwesterner or a Yankee?
Yankee.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I'm a Midwesterner.
He says he's from somewhere up there, Ohio.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
I left there when I was 17, so I'm over 60.
Yeah.
But I met my husband through that, and he had a house here, and his family lived in Arcadia.
Yeah.
So I moved to Arcadia. That's how I got here. Never left.
Wow.
I moved.
Well, he's not a pharmacist then. I thought he was a pharmacist.
No, he's a technician, pharmacy technician.
Okay.
DeSoto County is kind of like Hotel California. You can
much,
check out anytime you want, but you can never leave.
That's exactly right.
Like the song
you would
goes.
go, I would move to Venice or something, Sarasota for a couple months or something, and come back. It's one of those things. But I love it here. It's my home.
Wow. Did y'all have children?
No. Four-legged ones.
Four-legged children. Fur babies, they call them.
That's it, fur babies.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Yay, all right.
Yeah, dogs are better. They're easier to have.
He had some chickens, but a couple of them got eliminated this past weekend.
Yeah, they walked out in the grove, and they walked off into the sunset, and there was no more.
That's right. They flew the coop.
I had a stray chicken once.
Gray.
Stray.
Oh,
stray chicken.
Free-range chicken.
Exactly. It was living down the road or down in the neighborhood. And
they do tend to stray away.
It ended up in my yard.
A nomad chicken.
Nobody wanted it, so I named it Lucy, so I could go, Lucy, I'm home.
Oh, please.
You get any layers you want to give away? We need about one.
No, she's gone. She flew the coop also.
Yeah.
She just never came out for her biscuit one day, and she was gone.
I found a couple
clumps
of feathers out in the grove
biscuits.
there, so she may have met a bad ending.
You never can tell because animals, they like chicken too.
Yeah.
They say they taste like chicken, so they go after them.
Who knows where she went, but one day she disappeared.
Wow.
Well, good.
Flew the coop.
Yeah.
Lucy has left the building. Goodness.
Lucy. Yeah, we lost Joe and Speckles, I think her name was.
Yep, that's what your wife put on Facebook last
Joe
night.
and Speckles.
Speckles. Was Speckles like a Dominic or something on the Speckles?
Well, she was a red hen, but she had some little speckles on the back of her neck.
Oh, chicken freckles. All right.
Freckles, yeah.
Chicken freckles. Goodness. All right. Well, speaking of flying the coop, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to bug on out for our first segment, so y'all sit tight, and we'll be back in a few with segment number 2.